Well, next we're going to meet the incumbent and challenger candidates contending for the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office. And our first candidate is incumbent Sheriff Bob Norris. Welcome, Sheriff. If you wouldn't mind, could you take a minute and tell the voters of Kootenai County why it is that you'd like to come back for another term?
Absolutely. My name is Bob Norris, and I am your current Kootenai County Sheriff, and there are several reasons why. Many of the comments that I get around town that this is the most community-engaged sheriff's office that this community had ever seen, and I enjoy being your community-engaged sheriff. And we have reduced crime in the county area. If you're policed by the sheriff's office, crime is down 16%. We also have reduced our liability claims. We've also stopped the hemorrhaging of personnel to other agencies. We were in a bad place when I took office. We were losing personnel to other agencies, and we've been able to stabilize the organization. And I recently received the endorsement of the Kootenai County Sheriff Employees Association by a 93% approval rating. So that's part of some of the reasons why.
All right. Well, we'll jump into a couple questions that we have for you. And the first one is pretty specific. The city of Hayden is considering creating its own police force rather than continuing to contract with the sheriff's office. What would you tell residents who wonder what you believe Hayden should do?
The city of Hayden and any incorporated city here in Kootenai County or even within Idaho are really not in a position to have their own dispatch center, create their own dispatch center, and create their own police department. They did a study in 2010 that it would have cost them several millions of dollars, and this was 5,000 residents ago. And in that study, the company recommended that they have 20 officers at that time. And we know what the cost of 20 officers would be, and it's just not feasible for the city of Hayden to create its own police department. I believe it's political hyperbole. It's the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office is the best law enforcement agency here in Kootenai County, and we are the best fit for the city of Hayden.
Another follow-up question here. How do you view the role of the sheriff? We're talking about other jurisdictions. How do you view the role of the sheriff in working with other jurisdictions to promote public safety within the county?
Oh, we have a great working relationship with all of our law enforcement partners. 100%. I believe that other agency department heads have said publicly that it's a great working partnership, and we'll continue that great working partnership.
All right. Our final question deals with the uniqueness of your office and the leadership and the job that the sheriff does in the county. Obviously, the sheriff is elected, and how far into the political realm should a sheriff go when it comes to campaigning and political party functions versus in the office, on the streets, management, and policing?
Well, there's a fine line. I believe that for the office of sheriff, there should be a degree of credibility and a degree of a standard when you're running for that office. I believe that false statements and false accusations from another candidate to another candidate should be called out, and I don't believe that's the type of campaigning for sheriff that somebody should do. So, yeah.
All right. Well, we really appreciate the time and coming down here and giving voters the opportunity to have some of their questions answered and get to know you a little bit. If you wouldn't mind to take a minute and offer any final thoughts you might have.
Well, I've enjoyed being your sheriff the last 3+ years. I'm a member of Coeur d'Alene Rotary. I am a lifetime member of the National Rifle Association. I'm a member of the Microgrange Flats range. I am a member of the Eagles. You can often see me at Coeur d'Alene High at sporting events during high school sporting events. I'm involved in this community. I'm probably one of the most community engaged sheriff and accessible sheriff that this county has ever seen. And I look forward to serving you for the next 4 years.
All right. We really appreciate the time, and thanks for coming
Yeah,
down.
absolutely. Thank you.
All right.